Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for being with us on your Tuesday. This is an extended forecast. I'm Evan Durrani with CBS 8, where we are watching for another sunny day across San Diego County. It's another gorgeous one where we start to see temperatures warm up rather rapidly compared to the days where we have the abundance of clouds, the marine layer with us that typically slows down that warm up. So since we have a lack of clouds this morning, we've got sunshine beaming on through. Temperatures were in the low 50s to start off the day, now warming their way up to the 60s and near the 70s. Doesn't seem like we will go any farther above 68, 69 degrees or so, but that keeps us with an average by a few degrees. Inland should make it to the mid-70s this afternoon, holding on to that southwesterly breeze that will climb throughout the day. So notice we're at about 5 miles per hour as your consistent, sustained wind speeds. Those will climb up to southwest 10 miles per hour. So again, that direction stays the same, but we start to see an increase in your speeds. Within average is what we're looking at. So a degree or two of average is what we have. San Diego will come in about a degree cooler than average. Normal is now 70, so we have jumped over that barrier and made it to 70 as average. Ramona would normally see 74 degrees. Today they're going for 75. Borrego Springs 91 on that afternoon high. We've got some wind developing over the mountains and deserts. Not enough to warrant a wind advisory or a high wind warning, but it is still going to be breezy across our mountains and deserts nonetheless. What we'll watch for is blowing dust and for trouble with high-profile vehicles. That's the main concern that we have out there. But along the coastline and inland, 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be breezy, but again, doesn't warrant any watch warning advisory. Tomorrow afternoon is another breezy one for coastal and inland communities, but we start to finally see those mountains and deserts see a calming of wind speed, so a gradual dying down of those winds out there. By the afternoon, highs are going to be in the 60s along the coastline, 70s inland, a high of 66 degrees in Carlsbad, 73 in Escondido, and 75 for Ramona. Another near summer-like day, but we are still in the spring season, so we're holding on to this kind of late spring, early summer energy. Temperatures right in line with our seasonal averages, so you can get out daily and enjoy the sunshine. But do keep in mind that there will be that breeze, and that overnight low temperatures tend to cool down quite a bit. And jacket might come in handy for those stretches. 50s for the most part overnight. Cooler in the valley floors. So that's closer to the low 50s. In some cases, even the upper 40s overnight. But for the coastline, we've got a couple days into Friday, Saturday, your Mother's Day weekend, where we're going to head into the 70s. Widespread 70s from your coastal communities to your inland valleys, upper 70s inland. Into next week, pretty mild. We have an 8-day forecast of dry skies out there, so we're holding on to that since Sunday. That was the last time we saw that rain come through. Mountains and deserts also have the sunshine beaming down. Temperatures warming to the mid-70s for Friday and Saturday, holding on to those mid-70s all the way through next week, and maybe even warming up a bit more. 77 by this time next week, warming by about 6 degrees compared to where we are this afternoon. Deserts do the same thing. Widespread 90s today and tomorrow, might stay in the upper 80s, but then we've got that stretch of 90s, eventually making it to the mid-90s by this time next week. A lot of sunshine, a lot of warmth, no indication of any wet weather in our forecast. You can keep up to date with the latest. Head to our website at cbs8.com/weather. It'll give you everything you need to plan out your Mother's Day weekend. In the meantime, download the CBS 8 app and get all of our push notifications there for the latest. I'm Evan Durrani. Have a fantastic Tuesday.